Aurora 100 frame replacement, 2.5mm base plate on this one now, so it should be a lot more solid. And I've swapped the stock camera out, which I mashed up pretty fast, with a TX03 200mm switchable VTX there with a linear antenna, and a 1000 TVL Banggood special camera. It's the only one I had that would actually fit in the width there. Oh, and Gemfan 2035, because they work so fantastic on the Liz, and we'll see how they work on 2S on here. 850 mAh Walker battery. Okay. Hey up! Judging by, I'm getting a few beeps from it already. These props aren't that efficient on here. Whoa! They still didn't break. So yeah, it seems to be flying alright, but a couple of beeps quite early on with a fresh favourite battery on there as well. Probably. Oh, hang on. Okay. Yep.
Okay, at this point release candidate 5 had come out for Betaflight 3.2, so I put it on there in the hope that they'd fix the 3D mixer, but unfortunately it's still funky, so no cigar on 3D yet. So I decided to take this out and do some range tests on this dipole. My ATX03, not the VTX 03, because that's not got the audio on it. So the ATX 03 is set to 200 milliwatts here, and it's pretty good. But so is 25 milliwatts at this sort of range. So around these trees you can see a tiny little bit of glitching here and there, but it's totally flyable at all times, and no real big complaints for a dipole. But when I go a little bit further, managed to get some substantial breakup. Around this tree, it's not too bad just on its own if you're sitting close to it, but as I go around here there's actually 2 trees in the way, and this one's pretty dense. Fairly consistent breakup for a second or so there. Pretty hard to fly through, but I kinda knew it was coming, so not too bad. The other thing you'll probably notice here is my battery voltages all through this video have been absolutely shocking. This one took me a while to figure out. I thought I had a whole bunch of dying batteries, but testing them on other models were pretty good. It's actually the power connector on the Aurora. Now I damaged the power connector and I'd slashed the insulation on it in a crash, so I swapped it out for a brand new one, but I bought a bunch off eBay and it was a bad decision. They're all shocking. I've put them on 3 batteries for my goggles, 2 models and my electric coffee stirrer, and all of them don't show the voltage properly or put enough current out. The batteries charged through the balance lead, balance fine and get to what I'd expect, but then putting them straight in a model via the JST connector doesn't. Yeah, you get the story. So all of those need to be changed out. I'm pretty sure I'm just going to bite the bullet and put XT30s on it. It's worth it, it needs the current, and it's definitely hampered by having this JST on there. A few people have commented that my audio from my run cam is less than excellent, and yeah, I totally agree with you. If I'd known, I wouldn't have bought it. Recently I lost it and I had to buy another one. I couldn't find anything else within the same price range, but I do have a couple of new microphones to use. I'm going to need some mods to get it working on the run cam, but I'll use it on my lapel as much as I can. Now most of these clips were recorded before I had it, so the low quality run cam audio in this video, there's nothing I can do about. Hopefully it's going to be a lot better in the future. RC5 is flying really nice on the Aurora. I really can't fault it. I'm not really getting any prop wash or anything like that, and these Gemfan are just stunning for no jello, but it doesn't support 3D. So on to RC6.
Okay, now we've got 3.2 RC6, and apparently they've finally fixed 3D mode. I haven't tested these Gemfan out with 3D anyway, so we'll give it a go. Okay, so they're not great. Okay, either I've got 3 batteries that are all pretty knackered, or this JST connector, these cheap ones that I bought off eBay, are absolutely junk and giving too much resistance, because my lipos are way too low. Okay. Okay, judging me the amount of power I'm getting out of these inverted, they're not worth it. No weird twitches or flip of deaths or anything like that though. Thank you, Betaflight crew. Really nice, really nice. Oh, it's been so long since this one's flown 3D. The weak spot before with this one was 3S on 3D. It would just fritz out at the low end of the throttle, but I'm hoping that was related to the digital idle issues, which are now sorted. So, 3S 450 mile, 9 and 10. I'm pretty sure these props aren't going to be what I'm going to be flying 3D on, but let's try it on 3S. Okay, now it looks like, let's put this down for a second. Before, Betaflight used to allow you to arm in 3D mode and just get the throttle about center, within the 3D deadband on the config page is how far off center it would arm at. This time, well, you used to be able to arm it and then it wouldn't actually arm until you got the throttle to that position. This isn't the case. Don't think. It won't arm when it gets to that spot. You need to actually put it to that spot, disarm and rearm, and then it's going. So I guess it's slightly safer. It's getting a bit dark here, so it's really hard to see, but woo, it loads more power. It's pretty hard to see with that bright light because it's so dull and dust. Oh, flip. Okay, so 3S 3D is still a problem. I'll try putting up the digital idle to something much higher and see if that still happens, but so far 3S on the Aurora for 3D is not happening. It's just not. Yet. Yeah, bit jerky when it switches backwards from inverted back to normal. There's a little tiny twitch there. Huh. So still some room to go with this on 3D. The 3S, but 2S does work a treat. So time to get some 3D props back on this thing and give it a slamming.